Welcome to our Construction Calc tutorials. Construction Calc is an app available on the Apple App Store as well as the Google Play Store. Today, we will be taking a look at an overview of the iOS version. At the top of the app, you'll find the navigation bar. In the navigation bar in the center, you'll see the title of the app, and you'll also find two buttons on the left and right. The left button is the Help button. This will bring up your web browser with our Help website. And the gear button on the right will bring up the settings for the app. Directly below the navigation bar, you will find the information bar. The information bar has three states. The states may change depending on what kind of calculations you're doing with the calculator. The first is the history state, which will show your active formula. The second state is memory, which will show your memory locations, as well as the selected memory location. And the third is the scale state, which is showing your active scale and any results of that scale. And directly below the information bar is your main display, which will show the number you're entering, as well as whether your number is imperial, metric, or none of the above, and will also show whether you're working with a distance, an area, or a volume. And finally, below the main display is your keypad, which is color-coded. We'll just quickly go through the key sections. So you have your memory keys, memory set, add to memory, subtract from memory. And then you have your destructive keys, which are backspace, clear all, and clear, which is a toggle button. On its first press, it will clear the active main display number, and on a second press, it will clear the entire active formula. Below that, the three purple keys in the center will display your memory list, memory view, your history view, and your scales view. And to the right in purple are all your operators, and operators also have second functions. So you have your addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. If you press your second function button, you will get your powers and your root buttons. Below those in purple are your scale buttons. This will allow you to enter scales for scaling drawings. Your blue buttons are your number entry, including your negative button and your decimal button to enter decimal values. And of course, the all-important equals button to get the results of your formula. And finally, on the left of the display are your measurement keys. Starting at the top, you have your metric keys. M is your meter button, CM is your centimeter button, and if you press second function, you can also get a millimeter button. Below that are your standard imperial buttons, which start with yard, and you have your feet button, your inch button, and of course your fractional inch button at the bottom. All of these keys are covered in other tutorials on how to enter dimensions, how to work with memory, how to work with scales, so we encourage you to look at our other tutorials for that. I hope you really enjoy our app and that it saves you tons of time. If you require more help, please be sure to check out our written manuals and other video tutorials. The links can be found in the description below. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to keep up to date with new tutorials and new apps. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.